So you just started playing Mini Royale and you see people doing all these crazy movement techs, gliding around, flying around super fast, and you're wondering how you can do that yourself? Well, this is the video for you. I'm going to be going over some of the movement techs in this game. And with this video, I hope that at the end of it, you learn something. I'm going to break this video down into two different sections. We're going to have our beginner and our advanced techniques. I'm going to start with the beginner techniques. So Mini Royale has multiple different ways of moving around the map and making it more fluid, more smooth, whatever. The basic things you need to know how to do are slide, dive, grapple, jump, and then wall climb. I can't wall climb in here in the training area, but wall climb. It's just climbing up walls. So what's important about these different mechanics? So sliding, you will continue your momentum. You'll just go for it. Diving will give you a little dive going forward or the direction you're looking, or if you're holding A or B, you'll go a little bit diagonal. Another important note about diving is you cannot shoot while you're diving. See, it waits till the whole animation is done, and then you can start shooting. Now jumping. So with jumping, it's pretty simple. You jump in the air, jump in the air, jump in the air, jump in the air. What can you do with jumping? You can B-hop. This game has a pretty good momentum-based system where your B-hops will continue your momentum forward for whatever movement tech you're using. B-hopping is just jumping as your feet hit the ground. Just boom, 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 boom. I personally use scroll wheel down to do this, but you can use space or A, whatever the controller button is. And it'll just keep some momentum forward. Useful during fights, movement, whatever. If I were to rate movement techniques in this game, I would say B-hopping is the most important thing you need to learn how to do to be efficient and just a better player. So the next thing we're going to talk about is the grapple. The grapple is pretty simple. It sucks you towards whatever you shoot it at. With the grapple, you can use your movement keys to affect how you're going towards that object. So if you hold W, you'll go faster. S, you'll go slower and up more. A and D will of course go to the sides. And it will translate to controller. So back, forward, you know. Like here, let me show you how it looks when you're holding W. Boom, you go straight towards it, but much quicker. Okay, now let me show you how it looks like when you're holding S and a movement key. Boom. You're going off to the side and you're going up more. A little slower too. Big thing to note with your grapple is if you cut your grapple early, you will continue your momentum forward and you can do things like B-hop out of it or slide out of it. It will continue that momentum just like that. The last basic movement mechanic in this game is the parachute. It's pretty simple. You hit space, you parachute. You're super easy to shoot when you're using your parachute. So I like to let go of it and redo it while I'm flying through the air a lot. It's a lot harder to shoot while you're doing that. That brings us to the end of our basic tutorial, and we're going to move on to some advanced techniques. Mini Royale has this little area in the aim map that shows you how to bunny hop, kinda, not really, and grapple jump, but I'm going to teach you how to actually do it. So the first advanced technique we're going to talk about here is the grapple jump. Like it says here, you look down, jump, grapple, and cancel. It sends you flying up towards the sky. Useful for getting height on people or surprising them in a fight. As it shows over here, all you do is you just jump, grapple, cancel. How I cancel it, like I said earlier, is I just jump again. I just jump, grapple, jump, super quick, and it sends you soaring through the sky. If you wait too long, something like that'll happen, where you don't keep your momentum because the grapple is going to suck you back down. So when do I use this? I use this when like trying to surprise somebody around a corner or mid-fight to try to get the upper hand on somebody. A thing to note here is when you are in the air, your gun is super inaccurate. So it's important to try to just hip fire mostly when you're using this. Here's an example. Say like there's somebody on the other end of that. I know they're there. I'm going to run up on them, jump, grapple, jump, boom. They didn't even know I was coming. And if they did know I was coming, they're not going to expecting to be that high in the air. The next advanced technique we're going to talk about is chain diving. That is, like I said, just diving after diving. It's going to allow you to just continuously roll. And it makes you a lot harder to shoot, a little bit faster. It's very, very useful for getting away from people or catching up to people. So how do you do it? You do as I said, you just dive after dive after dive. For me, I look for the indicator that I look for is for my gun to start pulling back up. You see like gun up, dive, dive. You know what I'm saying? An important thing to note about this is from a third person perspective, it looks like you're floating. So your hitbox is a little bit smaller and you're moving faster. So how's it look from another player's perspective? Like I said, it looks like you're floating. It's like that. Looks like you're floating. It's really weird. It's a cool little mechanic in the game. So why not just chain dive everywhere you go? Well, as I talked about in the beginner section, you cannot shoot while you're diving. So I like to add in some B-hops here and there to allow me to shoot. Shoot, dive a little bit, shoot, dive a little bit, B-hop while I'm shooting, dive to get some distance, shoot, whatever. Last advanced movement tech I'm going to talk about here is a grenade grapple, which essentially is just grappling onto your grenade after you throw it. It's a lot easier to do if you throw it straight up. You get a little more time. Boom. You just throw your grenade, grapple onto it, and it sends you flying into the direction of the grenade. This is good if you're trying to push a height or something. Throw that nade, grapple onto it. You're already up there. Boom, you can fight, and the nade explodes too. This can be done forward and up. It's just a lot harder to hit because you have to track your nade. See, like that. So a cool little tech that I found and I've been doing, I think I'm the only one that does it, but with this grenade grapple, you can actually use it to get to zip lines midair. It's not very useful on the old map with the slow zips, but on the new map, there's a lot more zips and they're a lot faster. It's super useful. You can go under it. So what you do is you go under the zip, pull out your nade, grapple, let go, hop on the zip. You're flying. Go to whatever height you want to be at, whatever you want to do. Okay guys, that's the end of this movement guide from Royale. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to let me know in the comments or reach out to me on my Twitch stream or Discord, whatever you want to do. If you like this video, please let me know and maybe we'll do some more in the future. Y'all stay safe.